discuss about the BTC. Now BTC, this is weekly chart frame for BTC, and this is 200 MA here. Okay, this is sorry. This is 200 MA here, and we see that 200 MA has been support from the beginning on the history. See, and this one. Okay, there has been 4 times then when the weekly support is being taken on the 200 MA, and during the bear run actually, and then we have seen the starting of the next phase bull run, and looks like similar here. 200 MA is holding at 22,000 to 21,000 area, but BTC doesn't look good. Now let's wait for the weekly candle here. Okay, let's see what BTC weekly brings. Now firstly let's discuss about some TA. Okay, firstly we will see here on the BTC. Let's see, this looks like fallen wedge to me. Okay, this looking like fallen wedge, and it's broken here. You guys can see it's broken, and really not looking good. And if we see the trend line, historical trend line here, it shows that here. Okay, this not good. Okay, it's difficult to draw. So it shows that the BTC should come around 10,000 to 9,000 area, and I say it might come. Okay, it might come. Okay, don't we just think that BTC will not come. Don't we laugh because you think that BTC will not come to this area. It will come. Okay, it can come. Actually, I will not say it will come. It can come. And if we see the Fibonacci here, let's draw Fibonacci. If we see the Fibonacci, then you guys see we have crossed here. We have crossed the 6.18 Fibonacci level here. Okay, we took support sometimes. If you see, we took support sometimes here, but we have broken down from this area, and now it is looking towards the 0.78 Fibonacci. Okay, so 0.78 Fibonacci lies at the range of, let's see, this 18,000, which I have told you also. Okay, that 18,000 we can might touch. So if we see the demand zone on weekly, I see it's here, here on the price of 15,000, 16,000 to 18,000. Okay, so now the BTC should must hold this area. Okay, 16,000 to 18,000 BTC must hold. If in case we do not hold this 16,000 to 18,000 area, then I see we might see towards this 10,000 area. Okay, so if the things will be cleared on the weekly closing. If weekly closing gets above this 200 MA, then we can see some relief, and in next week we can see week towards this area, and then up, down, and then we can see toward the up, and then 618 Fibonacci, and then we can see toward the up area. But this is possible, I see, once the weekly close above the 200 MA. But if in case BTC doesn't close weekly of 200, then what I see here is this zone, then something like this. Okay, then here will be again deciding point, this area. Okay, so for now, please be very crucial at this moment, and I am not selling much call, and the 100 to 1000 trade is also on hold, because that I don't want to take risk here. But we are sorting it. BTC we have sorted at 22,000 and 21,000 both time, but hopefully it dropped before we could get entry on it. And now if you see that the Fibonacci, this is the weekly time frame, guys. Okay, so do not think that it is going to happen in the uh, next 2 to 3 days. So it is weekly. It might be the end of the June or starting of the July, beginning of the July also. And this trend line, okay, this trend line will act as a resistance here, 25 27,000, this, and then one we will break up, then we will go. Okay, so we'll do something like that. Now I've told you the worst case, what can happen here. Okay, now if the weekly get closing here, then we can see here one bounce toward the 23,000, that will be react as a resistance, and then downs to 16,000 up. And if we do not get any good support here, then we will come to this 9,000 area. Okay, you might laugh, I know that, because it is difficult to think people that BTC can retest to the 9,000 area, but yes, it is possible, because I have told you about the Ethereum also, when it was a 1900, that once they daily get closing below the 19,000 1900, you can see it about around 1400, and it happened, it came to 1400. Now my Ethereum target will be around 800 USD. Sorry, yeah. Okay, Ethereum, you see Ethereum update, we have shown you, this is making the head and shoulder pattern here, 1 2 3. Okay, so we have saved the head and shoulder, and then we broken down this level. Okay, and now if you see how the head and shoulder counted, according to the head and shoulder pattern, that BTC, sorry, Ethereum must come to the range around 800 USD, and now I think it is dropping to this area. If you see here, if it is dropping to this area, and at 800 level I see there will be some bounce toward that will be the quick bounce. You can place order, this will be like diff, and then we will go toward the 1400 area fast. Okay.